Noah is a single woman looking for a romantic relationship. She usually use online dating to meet other people and met a guy named Chad. Noah is talking to her friend Molly and they're talking about his date that she'll be having with Chad. The date was awkward and Chad is misogynist and racist. After their date, Noah told him that she felt like there is no connection between them. He got worked up then told her that she's a bitch. On her way home, someone was following her and readied her keys for self-defense. But it's just a man with his kid. She then went out to buy some groceries and was approached by a guy. He's Steve. He made a good impression to Noah and asked for her number. She was infatuated and gave her number to him. Few days have passed, Noah and Molly talked about Steve. Molly joked that Steve might be married as he hasn't texted Noah yet. Finally, Steve and Noah met. They're on a bar and drink like how dates usually happen. Steve told her that he's a plastic surgeon and they both have no parents. Steve also told her that he doesn't have Instagram and Twitter accounts. He told her that she has a nice smile. One thing led to another and they had sex. The next morning, Noah took a photo of Steve sleeping. He woke up and Noah hid her phone from him. She told him that she has to take a shower, but he's pulling her back to bed. She went to the bathroom to take a shower and called Molly. Noah told Molly that they went to the bar where Paul works. Paul is a former fling of Molly. Noah told Molly everything. Molly said that it's a red flag that Steve doesn't have socials. They were having dinner and talked about the ribs she's eating. He then told her she's vegan. Steve asked her what she told Molly about him. Noah answered that she told Molly that he's a good guy. They danced together and he told her that they should go somewhere and that it's a surprise for her where they will go. Molly told her that she is stigmatized by him. She's head over heels and that it's too early to go on a vacation with him. Noah then sent Steve's photo to Molly. Steve told her that the traffic is bad with where they're going and have to stay with his place for the night. Steve finally told her where they're going, it's in Cottage Grove. Noah texted Molly, but the reception is bad. They finally arrived at Steve's place. Still no cell service and they had a drink. Noah's vision got blurry and passes out afterwards. When Noah woke up, she was chained down by Steve. She's confused and asked for Steve to remove her bounds. She realized what is happening. Steve told her that she will sell her body parts and people pay him money for it and that he will not kill her right away unless she acts up. Noah tried attacking him, but she's chained and Steve wrapped his arms around her until she calmed down. Molly is getting worried for Noah. Noah texted her, but it's Steve. Noah was screaming for help when another victim next room answered. She's Penny. There's another prisoner who's beside Penny's room. It's Melissa and she already lost her mind. Meanwhile, Molly searches for Steve online. Noah texted her back with a photo of the place she said they went to. But when Molly image searched it was already used before. That alarmed Molly that something wrong might happen with her. Steve then cut Melissa's leg into portions ready to ship to his customers. Noah asked Steve that she needs to go to the bathroom. He let her go to the bathroom with him and while on their way to the bathroom, she tried to run. Steve punished her by removing her glutes and gives her tons of painkillers. Molly visited Paul, the bartender to the bar where Steve and Molly went. She asked for the camera recordings of the night of their date but Paul told her that he might lose his job if he did. Molly asked him that there's a chance that Steve might have used his credit card. Paul then agreed after Molly's nagging. Noah crawled to the floor as she has pain in the butt. She's talking to Penny and it was revealed that only Noah had slept with Steve. Paul gave Steve's full name and Molly started searching for him. She found out that he's married and have a family. While Noah was urinating, she heard Penny screamed as Steve took him to the operating room. Molly then went to Steve's address to spy on his family. Steve asked Noah how was she with the pain pills. She asked why did he slept with her. Steve answered that he likes her and that it's a mistake. Noah saw a message from a previous victim in the magazine she's reading that says to keep fighting. Noah then checked on Penny as she thought she's already dead, but Penny answered and cried as she's feeling defeated. Noah encourages her to stay strong as they are in this together. Molly shared her location to Paul. She went to Steve's house and Steve's wife, Anne, answered. Meanwhile, Noah asked Steve what does human meat tastes like. He answered that it's nothing like she ever tasted before. Noah just nods with his response. Anne, Steve's wife, let Molly inside. She denied everything, even when Molly showed a photo of him. Steve arrived and told Molly that he's Brendan, not Steve. On her way out, Molly called Noah's number. Suddenly, a phone rang and Steve shows her Noah's phone when Anne hit her head knocking her out. Paul texted her she can't be reached. Noah was exercising when Steve went inside her room. He asked her, why did she ask him how human meat tastes like? She answered that she's curious. Steve then told her that they will have a dinner with human meat if she's really curious and gave her address. Paul is having a break and screenshots Molly's last location. Anne was a victim of Steve before and was infatuated, brainwashed by Steve to be his wife. But their relationship was not the same as before. Steve then prepared their human dinner. Noah distracted him with personal questions like when did he first human meet while she's looking at knives and way out of the house. Steve told her that he only targets women as that's where the market is. She finally tasted it, they shared the pasta and meatball together. Noah thought it's indescribable. They went back to her room and Steve told her that he knows she's special because she's fucked up too. He then started processing Molly while Noah is in her room throwing up the human meat she just ate. Penny then tried to cheer up Noah. Meanwhile, Paul is getting worried as he lost contact with Molly. The next day, Steve gave her a dress she can use as they will have dinner again. They both prepped up for their dinner, Steve ignoring Anne's call. They had their meal and Noah asked whose meat they're eating, it's Melissa's. Steve showed her his victims' things. He told her that the clients want to feel closer and connected to the person they're eating, that's why he keeps and sends some of the victims' things to his clients. She asked her where's her stuff, Steve answered that he had them. She then saw Molly's phone and realized that she's captive too. Their next meal came from a breast meat and Noah noticed that it's fatty and subtle. Steve told her that it might be familiar for her. Noah joked and told him that he saved the breast for last. Steve told her that she's different and knew it since the day he met her. He kissed her and one thing led to another and they started dancing. They started making love when Noah went to the bathroom, went down on him and bit his penis. And that she also put toothpaste into his eyes. She locked him out while he's screaming in pain and saved Molly. She then went to Penny to save her. But the three women need to use the stairs and Steve caught up to them. The three women then fought Steve. Penny stabbed Steve and finally was knocked out by Molly. She took their phones and Paul went to Molly's last known location. They're finally out of the house. Steve is still alive and he has a gun with him. Paul heard a gunshot. He backs out and ran away. Noah lured Steve and separates with the two women. Anne came and saw the mess in the house. She tried calling his phone, it's not with him. Steve saw Noah when thankfully, Molly attacked him. They all beat him up together when Noah shot him, finally killing him. Molly still doesn't have signal on her phone. Noah then went out for help. Anne saw Steve's dead body and have mixed feelings about it. He told her bodyguard that they need a cleanup. Noah found her phone and saw Anne. Anne choked her and Noah stabs her in the neck with the key of Steve's house. Molly heard Noah scream. Anne is still alive when Molly suddenly attacked her with a shovel multiple times, killing her. The three women feel hopeless when Chad, the guy that Noah dated at the start of the movie, texted her if she's up. And that's the recap for today. Don't forget to like the video and subscribe. Thank you.